It's tip of the week time again, and it's Brian with Alpha Training. This week's tip is all about PowerPoint and applying animations to your PowerPoint slides. I want to thank Lon Naylor from LearnCamtasia.com for turning me on to this particular trick. I think for those of you who are heavy PowerPoint users, after you see this, you're going to start using this all the time. What I've got are what we call 4 awesome effects made click and paint simple. So what we want to do is we want to take PowerPoint animations and we want to apply those animations to other objects in our PowerPoint presentation. And we've got 4 of them we're going to work through. I'm going to show you how this works, and then I'm going to demonstrate each one of them in turn. So the first one is called a pop-out effect. So what we have here is we have this little star, and what we'd like it to do is we'd like it to pop out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the presentation, and when I hit the space bar, you can see how that little star just pops out. So I'll back that up so you can see it again. So that looks pretty cool right there. And I'd like to have that effect applied to other objects on my slides. Well, the way that you do this, and this is the technique we're going to use for all these slides, is you click one time on the object that already has the animation applied to it. Then we go up to the Animations tab, and then right here in the Advanced Animation section, we click Animation Painter. Now, for those of you familiar with the Format Painter in Word and Excel, where you can click on an object that already has the look you want, and then you can go touch something else and apply that look to another object, this is the same thing. So I'm going to click on this star, I'll click Animation Painter, and now if I click on the truck, I give that a click, and now that truck has that animation. I can click on that star, do Animation Painter again, click on the Alpha logo, and now the Alpha logo has that animation. So if we look at this in real time, I'm going to go ahead and run this slideshow. If I hit my space bar, pops my star, pop the truck, pop the Alpha logo. Let's see that again. Pop the star, pop the truck, pop the Alpha logo. Our next effect is the drop and rock effect. Object just falls from the sky and hits the ground with a thud. So if I were to run this particular slide and hit the space bar, boom, it just hits the ground. And of course you could even add the sound effect for the boom if you wanted to. So let's see that one more time. Boom. Well, I can apply that to something like the Alpha logo. So I can click on the object that already has the animation, hit Animation Painter, and then click on my Alpha logo. So if I were to run this slide, I'll hit my space bar, boom, there's my example, but now, big boom, there's the Alpha logo. So let's watch that again. Now the Jack-in-the-Box effect. Here's where the object comes up from the bottom and then gives us a little bounce and settle effect at the end. So viewing this one on its own, so let's try it again. Actually looks pretty cool popping up like that. So I'm going to take my examples here. I've got these 3 photographs and I want them to have the same bounce effect. Now here's a tip for you. If I want the same effect on all 3 of these, I don't have to click the star, apply the effect, click the star, apply the effect, click the star, apply the effect. I can click the star once and then double click on Animation Painter. So click, click, and then I can go tap, 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 and when I'm done doing my taps, I'll go up and turn off the Animation Painter. So now watching that full screen, I'll get my sample, but then picture 1, picture 2, picture 3. Watch it one more time. Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3. Now on to our final animation, the quotable quotes. This one's a little more complex because it's done in several pieces. So as the text here states, it's easier just to take this particular slide, copy and paste it, or duplicate it, and then alter the text. And it's actually faster than trying to apply all the little animations. But let me show you what the animations look like. So if I were to hit my space bar, and I'll do that again, I'll have that come in. And then when you hit your space bar after the audience has read it, then they zip away in different directions. Let's look at that again. So I want to see that on our slide. So I go to a quote that I've created here. Well, actually, this is a quote from Kevin Crutchfield. And all I've done is I've replaced the text from the original slide with the new text and then changed the name. So when I run this, I'll give it a tap and a tap to disappear. Let's look at that again. That actually looks pretty slick. And that's a lot more visually exciting than just having the slide appear with the text already on it. So there we have our 4 PowerPoint animations. Pop out, drop and rock, Jack in the Box, quotable quotes. Use them once, and then you can use them over and over again with the animation painter. So happy painting.